Let's build muddy diorama for Ural 4320 army truck. I built this small Ural truck some time ago, and today I'm trying to make some muddy diorama for it. It will be forest themed, which has some fallen trees on it. And for the truck itself, I tried to position it so that it looks like it is actually going somewhere. And here is some ingredients what we need for the mud itself, which I show a little bit later how I made it. But this is the white acrylic, brown, very dark brown acrylic paint, and then some sand. Fine and a little bit coarse. This Liquitex gloss medium will be used for the wet areas. Before starting, I will make or try to create some roots for the stumps, and I will use a regular gypsum plaster or plaster of Paris for that. This is the test batch of mud I made, and it looks pretty okay and very simple to make, and I will show it now how to make it. So first, white or transparent construction acrylic or kaulk for the base material. Then mix some brown, it's raw umber acrylic paint, very dark brown color. Mix it straight to the acrylic paste. Then some fine sand. And mix some little bit more coarse sand as well, depending how fluffy you want the mixture to be. I will add a little bit more, some coarse sand, and as you can see it will come a little bit more fluffy and looks kind of mud. And then I spread the mud mixture with the wooden stick, which I highly recommend because that makes the surface, let's say, not very symmetrical and looks kind of muddy. Finally, I added some tire tracks as well, and for that I used the model's spare tire. And just for the tip, use or dip the tire to the water, and after that the mixture doesn't stick to it. Otherwise you won't get any nice tire patterns on it. add tire tracks a little bit here and there so that it looks like it has drove more than one time. Then I use the mixture to glue the dry sticks which I found from the outside to represent the falling trees. Finally, it was time to add mud texture on the truck as well, and I made an exact mixture, except I didn't put any big stones or rocks in there, just the fine sand. And just using my imagination, I started to add gradually the mud effect over the truck, over there where you can accept it to be. Now the truck's mud texture looks a little bit light still, but when it dries it will go much darker, like the base surface. So. I want to add some moss, green moss as well, so that it's not only brown color. And for the gluing the moss I used PVA water mixture. This is very fine bracken green moss mixture from AMIG. I recommend to use the siphon. As you can see, there is big chunks of the moss, but you don't want those in this small scale. So that siphon will separate the big ones which you don't need there. I also added some vegetation or the turfs, and the color is a little bit yellow, what you can expect from the let's say the pine wood forest marshlands. So not any fancy green tropical vegetation. Now this last one is a little bit experimental. I decided that I don't want to use any resin for this because I didn't have it, but I had this Liquitex gloss medium, and so I tried first small area for it and it looks promising, so now I will use it for the bigger area, and the end result is pretty good. Okay, and finally a little bit fine tuning, and soon we'll see how does it look like. I hope you learned a thing or two from this video, and if you gotten this far, thanks for watching it, and you know the drill. Share, like, subscribe, all that thing, and we'll see you on the next one. Peace out.